is Belize City is where we fly into, and then we have a private flight to San Pedro, which is the island that we're going to be basing off of, and then our villas are actually on another island. So it's just a private island right off of the main dock in San Pedro, and so we're going to be spending most of our time in between San Pedro and our private island. Quick review, traveler checklist. All your flights are in. Russell, I'll know that you're on the same flight coming in, so that's great. Make sure your passport is up to date and that you have it with you. We have a couple folks needing to scurry along and get their passports updated, so please double check if you haven't. And then everybody's already taken the survey, which is great, appreciated, thank you, thank you. But we still have a few folks who need to complete the waiver. So if you have not done so, please make sure you take care of that this week. And then going into the itinerary. So everybody except Tyler will be at the airport on the 19th around that 11:25 time. And then we have a private flight to San Pedro. And then Tyler, we will meet you there right at the airport. And so this is the fun thing. So San Pedro is real small and 90% of the transportation is golf carts. So we're going to get a little crash course in our golf carts. And as a fleet, we will caravan together to the dock of our villas. So between everybody, we'll have a couple of golf carts. So depending on different activities each day, there will be some golf pooling. I don't think you call it carpooling, golf pooling and all of that. And then there always should be like an extra in case somebody gets back early and wants to go grab a snack or explore a little bit. But we'll arrive at the resorts. There'll be some treats and snacks and lunch type items. And then you can get settled in and we have a group dinner on site. So the way the villas work is there are 3 villas. You'll have your assignments and your room assignments. Each villa has a pool or 2. And then there is one main hotel structure like that has like 10 rooms in it right behind it that also has a larger pool, hot tub. There's a volleyball court. Behind that, there is another dock that goes into more reef type, not like coral reef, but reed reef waters. So if the fly fishermen or reef fishermen bring their own poles, you guys can go and explore that. And then they do have a little bar restaurant on the end of the dock. So there is a pontoon boat that will basically be our private shuttle, and it takes about 8 to 10 minutes, depending how many of us are on the boat to get there and back. So anytime you want to go into San Pedro, we just need to like buffer an extra 15 minutes or so. But once we're on our little island that night, we can just relax and enjoy. Activities start the next day. And so when you guys arrive, I will have your independent itinerary so that you always know when you need to be up, either getting picked up on our private dock or go to the dive dock. So for fly fishermen, we're going to get picked up at the villas and then they'll take you and bring you back. And then for the divers, you will actually be going to the dive shop. So you'll take the little ferry cross and golf cart over. And I will do details on each day of like where you're going to go, who you're going to be with, and all that stuff. So we have a lot of fun group activities. And you'll get to meet everybody and spend a lot of time together. It's going to be great. All of your full day activities have lunch with you. So fishermen, sometimes you're going to catch what you eat. They have backups, don't worry. And then for the divers, you will go to a fun beach and they have wonderful hot food that is presented on picnic tables. It's super fun. And then this night, after you guys get to come back, relax for a little bit, we're going to go to the Blue Water Grill, which is a beachfront restaurant. Super fun, and then we'll caravan back again on golf carts. Wednesday is a group day, so we'll all get to be together. We're going to do a catamaran sail around the Cay, and we'll do Shark Alley. We'll see some stingrays. We'll do lunch on the beach. We're going to have a private chef joining us. And then this night, we're going to drop off all of our divers at the dive shop, so you guys will head to your dive that evening. You guys will have a long day, so energy for you guys. And then dinner will be waiting for you when you get back. So we'll probably do a little split dinner, early dinner, late dinner. But half of you are going to go on that night dive, which is great. And then, oh, just a side note, if anybody's like, oh, how are we going to get back and know where to get back? Wi-Fi should work pretty much everywhere. And if you just type in the dock, and I'll have this in your itinerary, it'll be easy peasy. So even if you get kind of turned around, you'll be able to get back as soon as you just plug it into your phone. On Thursday, you guys break up a little bit. We have the fly fishermen's. We have half the group doing a deep sea spearfish day. Again, you're going to eat what you catch that day and have a fun beach barbecue. And then that night we go to a fun little restaurant in San Pedro called Elby's Kitchen. Afterwards, if folks are up for it, and we can split the group if people aren't, there is a fun little barcade called Barcade. And so there is like golf simulator. We can do a private poker table. They have a bunch of 80s like pinball, Pac-Man, VR, a whole bunch of fun games, and we have the upstairs for a little bit, so we can go hang out, just do a little something off property, and then people can go back at their leisure. We know that these are long days, so no pressure, but if anybody wants to go out and like kind of see a little bit more of San Pedro nightlife, that is totally an option. And then Friday, again, breaking up between diving and fishing, and then we have our farewell dinner on the beach that night at our villa, so easy peasy there. We'll have a group breakfast the next day, and then as a group, we'll go back to the airport and you have a private flight to San Pedro. So pretty fun. It's going to feel fast and hot and great, and hopefully lots of jumping in the ocean and the pools to cool down in between activities. But that is our big schedule, high overview. Does anyone have any questions for me just based on this itinerary? Okay, great.
I do.
Talking list. Oh yeah. Hi.
Okay, so is there only two of us, or are there more people on here?
Nope, there's more.
Okay. So I have had this dream of deep sea fishing my entire life, and I have never been able to make it without vomiting. And I'm wondering, is this one or the other, or is there any possibility of being able to, because I'm always looking up like these natural and medicinal ways to cure myself of this so that I can catch a freaking fish in the ocean on a boat. Is there any way to see if this new remedy works? And if I start getting the pukies to get off, or is it you're in and that's it? You got to endure the whole 8-hour pukes.
Let me double check on our stop points, because what it could be is because they are going to pass a bunch of beaches and fun stuff. So like if we need to drop you off where there's lunch and you like get a hangout, we'll maybe pack a book in your dry bag and something like that where you get to like relax for a couple hours and then they swing back and pick you up. I think that could be an option. I'm also going to bring some seasick medicine. I have thrown up looking at the water before, not even been in it. So I have this stuff that, and I went out to the Blue Hole, all those places on like a boat where we are, oof, like we are flying through the air, and I didn't even get queasy, and it's like a miracle. So I will bring that with me, and I'll get another bottle of it, so you can try that too. So but I will double check that we have a place for you.
Did we already sign up for either fly fish or deep sea? Like, did you guys already concrete in where we're going for each of us?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm guessing I probably missed the opportunity to deep sea fish, I'm guessing.
We can put you on there if not. Yeah.
And can you guys?
I also wasn't involved in that conversation, so I'd love to know what I'm signed up for.
So
this is the survey that you guys all filled out.
Yeah,
okay,
we did it based off of what you were interested in on the survey. Megan will send you guys like your individualized itineraries, because obviously they differ from day to day. But Jared, we have you down to fly fish one day because you did say that, and that is more, like isn't going to be in the deep, crazy ocean water. Like you're going to be doing more inlet stuff. But you are scheduled to do some of the deep sea fishing one day and then also diving one day.
So I do have a little deep sea. Because I was just gonna say, what if we took just a boat of all of us who are afraid of seasickness, and then we just hire a helicopter to come pick us up if we start getting
So I'm just gonna need a credit card authorization form to bounce. And
I seriously, I want to so bad. I'm willing to do it. If there was really a copter or like a seaman that could come help us get off of the boat if we're sick, I just am desperate to catch one of these things. But
Well, and
anyway,
the nice
I don't
thing
know
is
if I'm the only one.
I think you should try it. I think you should try it. Like
Okay.
if I didn't puke, I don't think you'll puke. Like,
I can do it going fast. It's the going slow and teetering that's the problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. I'll get a little bit more
Okay, for me.
information on that for you.
Okay.
So packing list. So passports, check. Any allergy, ibuprofen, anything that you'll take, obviously make sure you bring sunglasses, hats, SPF. You're going to be outside a lot. So making sure that you have plenty. And obviously we can get it at any little store in San Pedro, but if there's certain brands or certain level of SPF that you prefer, please bring it. Your chargers work just the same in Belize, so you don't need to have any adapters. So iPhone chargers, laptop chargers, all that good stuff. This is going to be soups casual. We are like beachwear, shorts, maybe a lightweight button down for dinners off of property, but we're going to be casual kids on this trip. So maybe a long sleeve shirt in case you get like a little sunburn or just need a break, but really think beach, summer weather, casual clothing. And then for the fishermen, any fishing gear that you want to bring. So your rods, reels, flies, all that good stuff. There is a fly shop with the company that we're going out of if you want to get anything updated. And then same thing for the divers. If you like your own mask, own wetsuit, flips, flops, all that good stuff, feel free to bring that. And then obviously a swimsuit because we do have our catamaran day and there are pools on each of the villas. And then if you are diving, your proof of certification. So there is a PADI app that you can just have your proof of certification on your app on the phone. So you don't have to bring your card, but if not, please bring your card. Here are all of the fun folks who are going. It is going to be a super fun group. And it's just going to be a lot of like mixing, mingle together time. So everybody's going to get to know each other real well. And then this is a quick pick of where we are staying. So again, there's 3 villas on this almost private island because there is a small hotel right behind it. But you guys have all of your own pools, kitchens. Everybody gets their own room and bathroom adjacent. So it's going to feel really private and just secluded and super fun. And flights you guys already have. And I think that is all I have, unless you guys have some questions just about where we're going and what we're doing. Have
any of us not signed that waiver that are on this call right now?
Yes, a few of you have not. Oh, Maddie, can you confirm?
Am I one of them who has not signed?
No, Tyler, you signed it the very first day I sent it. So thank you very much.
Gold
Sweet.
star, Tyler.
So long ago, I forgot. Okay.
So yeah, so some of you have been there, some of you haven't. For the folks of you who haven't, it is, we're not going to a super fancy resort town. It is a locals town. There are a handful of smaller properties, but for the most part, we're going to be rubbing elbows with local Belizeans. And so just to kind of set up expectations, it's going to be a mix of super fun, privatized, fun private chefs coming in, your own accommodations, and then a little bit more of a, not rough and tumble, but a local experience with unpaved roads and things like that. So we're going to get a full cultural experience on this trip, and it is going to be a hoot. It's going to be so fun. Any questions for me? Any last minute itinerary, logistics, anything that you guys have?
Do you know anything about this Patty app? Do we need to purchase? You either have to show physical proof or purchase a digital card. You can't look it up. Do you know anything about that? Can they look up our name and birthday, or do we have to show proof?
You'll have to show proof. So if you download that app, is it charging you to use the app itself?
Yeah. Well, no, to get an e-card to show proof that you have it.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't have your physical card, I would get an e-card.
Okay.
All right, if nobody has any other questions, you are free to go. Joseph, if you want to stay on for just a second, we'll talk with you about some scuba options.
You guys made it too easy for me today. Thank you so much. I'm excited to meet you all in person.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. See you.
Thank you.
Okay, let me